Hello, this is Unlock 3, listening and speaking for B1. We are in week 5, day 5. In this video, we are going to focus on key vocabulary to get ready for listening 1. In this exercise, you will hear and read definitions of vocabulary items related to planes and flying. Try to guess the word in 10 seconds. So this is how it works. You are going to see a definition here and read and listen to a definition here. And then you will have 10 seconds to guess the word. After 10 seconds, you will see the word here. You will hear its pronunciation. And then in the last section, you will see a sample sentence in which this word or phrase is used. So let's look at the first one. To stay away from something. To stay away from something. So now you have 10 seconds to guess. Were you able to guess the word? The word is avoid. Avoid. It means to stay away from something. For example, you should avoid cigarettes if you want to live a healthy life. So when you say avoid cigarettes, it means stay away from cigarettes. Avoid. Here is number 2. Let's look at the definition. An accident. When a vehicle hits something. A vehicle means maybe a car, a truck, a motorbike, anything that goes on the road, that moves on the road is a vehicle. An accident. When a vehicle hits something. Now you have 10 seconds to guess the word. So, did you guess the word? The word is crash. Crash. Let's look at a sample sentence. He was driving so fast that he lost control of the car and crashed into a wall. As you can see, the word crash can be used with the preposition into. So you can crash into a wall, you can crash into a tree. Maybe you can even crash into a person. Crash. Let's look at number 3 now. The definition is here. The weather situation, or how the weather is at a certain point in time. So you have 10 seconds now to guess the phrase. Were you able to guess the phrase? The phrase is weather conditions. Weather conditions. Weather conditions. Let's see this in an example. We have excellent weather conditions today for a long walk in the mountains. It means the situation of the weather is good today. Let's look at number 4. Number 4 is feeling fear or worry. So this is about fear. Can you guess the word in 10 seconds? So the word is afraid, afraid, or scared, scared. Let's see the word in a sentence. Some people are afraid of flying. They prefer to travel on land by car or by bus. Do you see that the word afraid can be used with the preposition of? So you can be afraid of flying, afraid of dogs, afraid of high places. or scared of flying, scared of animals. So the word is afraid or scared. So what about number 5? Let's look at number 5. The definition is this: to make someone healthy again. So it means that to help somebody to become healthy. Usually doctors do it or health professionals do it. So you have 10 seconds now. All right. The word is to cure, cure, cure. You can cure somebody, for example, cure a baby, or you can cure something, for example, cure cancer, cure a disease. So let's see it so cure means to make someone healthy again. Usually doctors do it. They cure people in hospitals. They cure people who need medical help. If you are scared of flying, a psychologist can cure your fear. Cure. All right. Number 6 here. The definition is this: harmed or broken. So 10 seconds starts now. All right. The word is damaged, damaged, damaged. Damaged means broken or harmed. For example, when you have an accident, I had an accident and my car got damaged a little, but I was fine. My car got damaged a little. So here is number 7. The definition is a strong movement of air which can make a plane shake. You might have experienced this during a flight. When you are in the air, flying from one place to another in an airplane, sometimes the plane starts shaking. This is because of a strong movement of air. What's the word? You have 10 seconds to guess. Okay, the word is, say it with me, turbulence. 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 Here is an example. The sudden turbulence scared some of the passengers and they started shouting. Turbulence is a strong movement of air which can make a plane shake. All right, we have 3 more to go. This is number 8. The definition is this: to think about the differences between two or more things. For example, think about the differences between Jubail and Dammam city. So what's the word? 10 seconds. Okay, the word is compare, 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 compare. So when you compare two things, it means that you think about or you talk about the differences between them. For example, it is a good idea to compare prices when you are buying a plane ticket. It means that when you are buying a plane ticket, you should look at different websites and think about the different prices. Compare. All right, here is number 9. Number 9 is to be made of something. This is a little difficult. Let's see if you can guess the word in 10 seconds. Okay, the word is consist of, consist of, consist of. For example, think about water. Water. In high school, when you studied chemistry, what did you learn about water? Water consists of two hydrogen and one oxygen molecules. Remember H2O, two hydrogen and one oxygen molecules. Consist of. And this is the last one, number 10. Not in danger. So it is probably the opposite of dangerous. Can you guess the word in 10 seconds? All right. The word is, of course, safe. Safe. Safe means not in danger. Let's check a sentence. The pilot said one of the engines was damaged, but the plane was safe. So, no problem. Not in danger. Now, go to page 73 and you will see these words on page 73. But now, look at A. Do you remember the word? To stay away from something. To stay away from something. Do you remember the word? Avoid. Avoid. Do you remember this one? An accident, when a vehicle hits something. Yes, the word is crash. What about this? The weather situation. What is the phrase? You're right. Weather conditions. Do you remember this one? Feeling fear or worry. There were two words here. Do you remember? One was afraid and one was scared. What about E? To make someone healthy again? Like a doctor, what does a doctor do? Cure. Cure. What is harmed or broken? The word is damaged. Do you remember this strong movement of air, which can make a plane shake? It has a, I think, difficult pronunciation. Turbulence. Turbulence. To think about the differences between two or more things is to compare. Compare. What about this one? Made of something. To be made of something is consist of. Consist of. And the last one, I think this one is the easiest. Not in danger. It means safe. Okay, so this vocabulary is all about planes and flying, and this can be useful in your listening practice and speaking practice. Remember, the best way to learn these words is to write sentences with them and try to use them in your speaking. Now, let's look at some questions. When you answer these questions, it's a good idea, to spend a few minutes, take notes, and then possibly, if you have a friend you can talk about these questions with, do it with a friend. If you have somebody in your family who speaks English, you can practice with that person. Or the second best way is to open your notebook and write a few things about each question. Like, when was the last time you flew on a plane? Think about the last time you did this. And you can give some extra information, for example, from where to where. Were you alone or were you with someone? Some extra information. Did you enjoy it? Maybe there was a problem, or maybe there was no problem and you had a wonderful flight. What was the longest plane trip you have ever taken? The longest plane trip, maybe 12 hours, maybe 24 hours. So, what was the longest plane trip you have ever taken? And the last one. I think this last question can give you more chances to practice speaking. or even writing. Which of the following forms of transport do you think is the most dangerous? The most dangerous. When you are talking or writing about it, of course, you need to explain why you think so. Flying, traveling by car, traveling by motorbike, or walking. Remember, if you do not have anyone to speak to and practice with, you can use your notebook and write about these. So in this video, we focused on some key vocabulary related to air travel and airplanes, and we focused on using your knowledge to do some speaking practice. You can now go to the next video for listening 1.